Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another Marvel Champions playthrough. I know you're probably getting bored of them right now and you're saying, why can't you go back and do the read a fucking book people thing that you do? I'm getting there. Trust me. I just have to finish a couple of books. I want to do part 2 of the Richard Lehman Beast House Quartet. So I'm kind of working on that at the moment. So I thought I'd bring you another Venom deck. Absolutely loving Justice Venom. Having so much fun with it at the moment. This time I'm playing Ultron on Standard. I don't think I've played Ultron before, at least on video anyway. And I'm sure there are points, especially when he flips schemes and things, that I get some rules wrong and I miss some stuff out. Shit happens. Still had a fun game. Still had an absolute blast with it. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Redbubble, our homepage. Sorry, fucking complete brain fart there. www.plaguelandsmedia.com. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so this is another Marvel Champions playthrough video. Gee, we seem to have a theme running along here. This time, however, we are going up against Ultron. I haven't actually played Ultron on video yet. One scheme to attack. Forced response. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place one threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play. Face down, engage with you as a drone minion. So what exactly is a drone minion? Well, each face-down drone minion player has a scheme of 1, an attack of 1, and 1 hit point. This can go up with some of the cards in Ultron's deck. The Crimson Cowl is our first main scheme. With the core box, you get 3 villains, Rhino, Claw, and Ultron, of course. And if you actually play through them one after the other, they do form like a mini campaign, which I thought was kind of cool. And so, you know, when you get to this stage, Ultron is the ultimate bad guy. We are playing with our Justice Venom deck again. I have made no changes since the last video. You're probably getting bored of it by now, but I am really enjoying playing it. I might make a new deck after this video and go on and do the 2 Green Goblin, Norman Osborn and the Green Goblin. Okay, so the first thing we have to do based on this scheme is we actually have to put the top card of our deck face down as a drone. Flash Thompson, 4 recovery, 6 hit points, 12 hit points, 6 hand size. You know, Venom generates the wild, same as before. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have Grasping Tendrils, Swift Retribution, Mockingbird, Concussive Blow, Sonic Rifle, and Grasping Tendrils. I'm actually going to keep all of these and I will show you why. Now we have to go digging for a weapon. Behind enemy lines, think fast, and we get Venom's pistol. Okay, so I'm going to use a Grasping Tendrils to get Venom's pistol out. I'm going to flip. Now, what do we want to do? Okay, I'm going to use Sonic Rifle, Mockingbird, Grasping Tendrils to play Concussive Blow, to confuse an enemy. If you paid for it with a Strength resource, we did. Deal 3 damage to the enemy. So he is confused and he goes from 17 down to 14. I'm going to use his ability, taking 1 damage, to play Swift Retribution. The villain schemes, deal 4 damage to the villain. He schemes, but he's confused, and he goes down to 10. And we're just going to attack. It was Jack Flag was the drone, and that just goes into our discard pile. Okay, the end of our turn, we draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please give me a multi-gun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! No multi-gun, but good cards nonetheless. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. After Ultron attacks you. Okay, so he's going to attack. I'm going to take it. He's going to do 2, 3 damage. 11, 10, 9, 8. After he attacks, we can either put a threat on the main scheme or put our card face down here as a drone. I'm going to put a threat on the main scheme. And our encounter card, when revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck face down as a drone minion. Okay. So, let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4 taking a damage to put Nick Fury into play, and we'll use him to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we will spend a concussive blow to put his pistol into play. We will spend a Swift Retribution to bring Project Rebirth in. We'll hold on to Savage Attack for now. Fury is going to scheme for 2. Getting rid of that. And I'm going to attack him for 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage, putting him down to 6. Okay. And then we go up like that. Threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack. Nick Fury is going to block this. He's attacking for 2. 5 damage. That takes Nick Fury out. Thank you, Nick. Drone is going to attack for 1. And we get an encounter card, which is Rage of Ultron. When revealed in hero form, Ultron attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage dealt by the attack. He's going to attack me for 2. I'm not going to block this. 4 damage. Bringing me down to 2, and I discard 4 cards. Sonic Rifle, Energy, Behind Enemy Lines, and the Power of Justice. Wait a second. I have to draw up to my hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot about that. And now I discard 4. Run and Gun, Spider Sense, Scare Tactic, and Concussive Blow. Okay. Okay, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to attack to get rid of the drone, which was a scare tactic. I'm going to use these 2 to put in the Sonic Rifle. It comes with 2 counters on it. I'm going to exhaust and spend a counter to confuse Ultron. Then I'm going to use 2 energy to play Savage Attack, dealing 5 damage to an enemy. If I paid for it using energy, gains overkill, but that really doesn't matter. Ultron is down to 1 health. I am going to flip and use Project Rebirth to heal for 3, putting me back up to 5. And I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where is my multi-gun? Come on. Okay. Threat. Main scheme. Ultron schemes, but he's confused. And encounter card. The villain schemes. Bugger. 1, 2, which is enough to go from the Crimson Cowl to Assault in NORAD. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck face down, engaged with him as an enemy minion. Force response. After placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card. Oh, here we go. Here's where I need my multi-gun. Okay. First things first. Project Rebirth. Puts me up to 8. I'm going to play Locked and Loaded to search my deck for a weapon upgrade. Please, multi-gun. Multi-gun! Awesome. Shuffle. Okay. Okay, I'm going to flip. I'm going to spend a Think Fast, Making an Entrance, and Heroic Intuition to put in my multi-gun. I will use my multi-gun to deal 1 damage, getting rid of that drone, and then I will hit Ultron for 4, bringing him to his next side, where his scheme actually goes up. When he attacks, put the top card of the deck into player's drone minion. Until the end of the attack, he gets +1 for each drone minion engaged with you. And I'll hold on to speed and the power of justice. Ready everything. Oh, before I do that as well, I'll just use my sonic rifle to confuse him in case I need to flip over, and I'll discard that. So 1, 2, Swift Retribution, Run and Gun, Run and Gun. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. I will place 2 more threat on here. He is going to attack me. Encounter card. So he's got 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 3. And he will attack me for 1, putting me back down to 2. Shuffle my deck. Okay. I'm not quite sure how we're going to get out of this one. We'll see. And encounter card. First encounter card is attach to Ultron drone environment. Each face down drone gets +1 attack, +1 hit point. Damn it. And attached to the villain. After the villain takes damage, give it a tough status card. He is now as well on 22 health. 22 health. Okay. I'm going to spend one of each resource to get rid of this. I don't want the drones. I'm going to use multi-gun to deal with that drone. I'm going to play run and gun to play swift retribution. The villain schemes, but he is confused. And he takes 4 damage, bringing him down to 18. But he gets a tough status card because he took damage. And then I'm going to thwart for 3 to get rid of that. I'm going to flip and use Project Rebirth to heal 3 damage, putting me up to 5. Ready everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. I'll put a bot into play. He's going to scheme for 2. Ultron has 1 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. So he schemes for 3. And he heals 1 damage. Bring him up to 19. And then my encounter is Rage of Ultron, Alter Ego form. He schemes, and I discard top card of my deck for each threat. He schemes for 2. And I discard the top 2 cards of my deck. So is it 6 of 10? And should be 7 of 10 because the Ultron drone would have schemed as well from the assault on NORAD. Okay. Project Rebirth. 1, 2, 3. Healed. I'm going to flip. I'm going to play 1, 2, and deal damage to myself for 3 to bring in Mockingbird. Mockingbird is going to stun Ultron. Multi-gun to get rid of the Ultron drone. I'll have Mockingbird attack for 1 to get rid of the tough status. I'm going to use these 2 resources to play Savage Attack, dealing 5 damage to Ultron. And then I will scheme for 3. Putting that down to 4. Okay. Draw up to 5 cards. Scare Tactic, Behind Enemy Lines, Scare Tactic, Swift Retribution, and Nick Fury. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. I'll take an Ultron drone. He's going to attack me, but he is stunned. The drone is going to hit me for a 1. And then we get our encounter card, which is Gang Up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. Okay. So he's going to attack for 2. He is 4 at the moment. Mockingbird's going to have to block this one. Or he gets a tough status as well for the damage I did before. So she's going to block, so he is at 4. 5, 6. Thank you, Mockingbird. And 2 damage each from the drones. Okay. Well, multi-gun takes out the drones. Going to pay all 4 to bring out Nick Fury. And I'm going to use Nick to draw 3 cards. Okay. Making an entrance to play Think Fast, dealing a damage to confuse the enemy. Keep Savage Attack. I'm going to have Nick ping for 2, and then I will hit for 4, bringing him down to 10. I'm going to flip and use Project Rebirth to heal. Okay, ready everything. Nick has consequential damage. Thank you, Mr. Fury. Threat on the main scheme. Ultron drone into play. He's going to scheme, but he is confused. Ultron drone schemes for 1. Encounter card is Android Efficiency. Another drone goes into play, and Nick Fury goes away at the end of the turn. Okay, hold on a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 drones goes into play. Okay, that's better. Locked and loaded, energy, scare tactics. Okay. Project Rebirth. 1, 2, 3. Flip. Multi-gun, dealing 1 damage. Okay, 1, 2, 3. For concussive blow, confuse an enemy, and if we use the strength resource, deal 3 damage. Confuse, deal 3, putting him down to 7 and giving him a tough status. We are going to scheme for 3. And no, we're not going to scheme for 3. Okay, we are going to attack to get rid of the tough status. Then we are going to play energy to play Savage Attack, dealing 5 damage, bringing Ultron down to 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 cards. We have to shuffle. And he has a tough status again because of the Android Efficiency. Okay. Threat goes on the main scheme. That is 8 of 5. Drone goes into play. Ultron is going to attack. He was going to have 2 plus 1 is 3, when he attacks, we have to put a drone in play. 2, 3, 4. I'll take this. Dealing, putting me down to 5, 4, 3. Wait a second. That should have been my encounter card. And then we draw an encounter card. Okay, so the villain is going to scheme. We know that. For 2, 3, putting this over to its next side, which is Countdown to Oblivion. This stage cannot be removed. Threat can't be removed. And so we've got 5 turns, basically. And Android Efficiency. Okay, well. Use this to deal 2 damage to ping off the tough. And hit Ultron for 4. Game over. Granted, there are probably times here where I made a mistake, especially about putting the drones into play, but you get an idea. This was Ultron. I'm going to chalk this one up to a victory, even if I did make a mistake. Let's see what my drones were. Grasping Tendrils, Jack Flag. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Please hit subscribe if you haven't. Leave any comments below pointing out what mistakes I made and where I made them. That'll help me learn. Even though I've played this game multiple times, it's always good to know where I messed up. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I'll see you all in the next video.